Hello and welcome back. In this video, we are going to start designing our sweater design or t-shirt design. Okay, so sign in to your Canva account. Okay, so we'll make a t-shirt design, but unfortunately, there's no template for t-shirt design right here or any clothing canvas right here on Canva. So we need to create our own dimensions. Okay, luckily there's an option right here that we can create our own uh, custom dimensions, and we'll be uploading our design to Teespring. And Teespring, the ideal dimensions is the ideal dimensions are 3000 by 3000 pixels right here, and we'll be uploading our designs to Teespring. Okay, and again, make sure that you made a list so it's easy for you to add all the elements for your design. Okay, and don't try to make a Santa Claus that you need to pay for something. I know you don't have to pay for something. We start with the basic one, so I'm gonna cross out the Santa Claus, but later I will show you how you can upload your own design to your own graphics to Canva later on our second project. But for now, these are the elements that I'm going to put to my sweater design: the lines, the text, the coat. I'll try to make it colorful, and then what else? That's so those are the elements that I want to include on my sweater design. All right, and then a while ago I created already a design, and this is the design that we are going to do. It's very simple design that you can actually create using the Canva. Okay, not much special, nothing special with this design. It's just a simple statement that we can create inside the Canva. Okay, so this will be my reference. I'm gonna put it right here, so I will have a reference. And okay, so let's start. So let's click the use custom dimensions right here. We start typing the 3000 by 3000 pixels, and then click on design. It will open a new tab, so it's a clean canvas. All right, and then let's take a look of our design. We can usually start from top to bottom, but for this I'll start with the biggest one with the word ugly. All right, and then if you want to follow along, you can see the typeface that I used. It's Anton with 239 font size. So I'm gonna start with you can actually play with this. You can create a bigger design. For example, you can create a like 6000. This will be your another canvas. Oops, that's too much. Should be at least 5000 only. 5000 pixels by 5000 pixels. This is your trial and error canvas, where you put everything and then try to make it trial and error, something like that. You put it right here. Any designs that you want, you start from there. Let's get some template right here. Just click on that and then edit them. Put it right here, and then that's how you do like a scratch something. This will be your scratch paper, and then put everything together. For example, I'm gonna get this ribbon. I'm gonna make a copy of this, right here, and then delete the things that I don't want to, say the word right there, and then we can copy this one, put it right here. Let's remove that. So this is basically a like your scratch paper where you start getting all the ideas. This is where I start actually. You get the idea, right? Okay, so let's go back on my canvas. I'm gonna start doing this. So let's get our text. Click on this text option. Click on add heading right here. I will select the Anton text right there. Then I'm gonna type my text. Highlight your text and then try to get the biggest size right here. You can make it bigger. Just enter the text and then position it about the center right there. And then I'm gonna change the color to green one. Select the text again, highlight, select the green. Alright, and then I will create the other text, the official. Now, since overlapping the bigger one, the ugly text, we can select the official. I can select the official text. So I have to do is I have to move it. So I have to move it so I can select this right there. It's Alpha Slab 1 with the 83.7 font size. Okay, so I'm gonna select one, the add heading again, change the text to official, highlight, and then it's Alpha Slab 1 with the 83.7 right there, and then put it right here. Next, let's do the another one. It's the word my. Now I can select it again, so I need to move it down. It's a brusher with 83.7. So what we can do right here is that we can copy this one. Click on copy. It will create another copy. Put it right here. And then double click so we can edit the text. Let's select the proper typeface. It's brusher right here. Okay. Now let's change the color to something this color right here. Alright, then position it nicely. Okay, so my official ugly sweater for Christmas. So I'm gonna select this sweater. It's Abril fat face 83.7 again. I'm gonna select this one, make a copy, bring it down. It's Abril fat face right here, and let's put it sweater. You can put any text you want. I will type sweater. And let's change the color to black right here. Okay, you can use your keyboard arrows, moving it slowly, something like this, to make sure that it will align on your text. The text are aligned. And then let's select the 4. 4 is brusher again with the 63.8. We can duplicate this, copy, and then drag it down. And you would see that there's it's aligning properly. That's the guide. That's the beautiful thing about the Canva. It will guide you properly even if you don't use any guidelines. So right there. Again, what's that again? It's brusher 63.8. I'm gonna select the brusher. I will put a 63.8. And then I'm gonna black color right there. Now you can select everything and then adjust or move them. Alright. Now let's finish our text with the Christmas. This one is actually, I can select it. We need to move some parts right there. It's a Berkshire Swash with the 71.7 font size. Alright, so I'm gonna select this, make a copy, put it down, select the proper typeface, right here, Berkshire Swash. It's 71.7. Let me type it right here. Select all. Then let's select the red color right here. Or you can click on this plus sign and then you will see that there's a color wheel right here. So it's up to you what color you choose. I will select a red color right there. Okay, so that's basically our text. So let me fix it properly because I moved them. This one I need to right here. Now I can select but anyway, since we are working on this one, so this one should be more important. Alright, now let's start adding our elements. So we'll start with from the top. I think that's only dots. I don't remember. Right there. Yeah, it's only dots. So we'll start with the dots. Click on elements right here, lines, and then let's see our dots. I think it should this one right there. There's some cursor on the left side. You can make it smaller and make it shorter. Then let's put it right here. We need to zoom in properly so we can see it closely. Alright, okay, good. And then let's get the next one is the diamond. So I'm gonna look it right here. I think it's here, right there. So I'm gonna make it smaller. And then this one, the stretch, it will make it shorter. Let's try to make it equal length of the circle. I think this one should be bigger. Alright. As you can see, there's like a cut on the diamond. We can fix that. Alright. Seems okay. Let me position it properly. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is I'm gonna select these two. Now I already also selected the word my, so I'm gonna hold my shift key and then click on the word my. Now I'm only selecting these two, so I'm gonna group them. It's now one object. Alright, now I'm gonna copy that so I can put it on this side. Alright, great. Now I'm gonna center this one. Make it this center. So take your time doing this. You can't finish it in just a couple of hours. I mean, couple of minutes. So it's okay if this is your first time to do this. Take some time. Don't worry. If you hurry a design, it will look terrible. So spend some time editing your design. So that's the key. Don't try to make it like, in a few minutes or 10 minutes you're done. All right. Now let's do something else. Let's see these arrows on the left, and then let's find that one. I think it's here. Click on that, rotate it. You will see right here it says rotate. Click on that and then drag, and then make it longer. Okay, I think it should be a little bit smaller. Alright, and then I'm gonna stretch it, and you can see on the top that there's no pointy arrow, so I'm gonna stretch it a little. Oops, I'm gonna alright, seems good. So it's quite long, so I'm gonna make it shorter. Okay. I wonder why I get that kind of okay. Now I'm gonna duplicate it. Select that. Make sure you click on copy. You will have another copy, and then put it right here. Alright. Now let me select these two elements, holding my shift key, so I can press my keyboard arrow down. Alright. Now lastly, we need this element, so I'm gonna select on that one. It should be right here. Okay, and then put it right here. I think it should be, yeah. Now let me zoom in. Alright, and that's it basically how I design my shirt design. Okay, so I hope you guys follow along with me. So now it's about editing right here. Now we put everything, all the elements that we need. It's about time to take a look closely on your design and see if you can edit some, or you can see there's something wrong in your design, the spelling or the position of the text or the elements. So it's up to you guys. So just take a look closely on your design, man, before you upload them or download the file. Okay, so now we are done with the design. We are going to remove the background and download this. Okay, so that's what we are going to do in the next video. So that's all. See you in the next one.